What's going on, Noodles? Hope everybody's doing well. Let's go ahead and get into it. Yeah. So, a little bit of stuff today. So, looks like I had one of those stupid Lone Star ticks on my leg earlier, so I'm a little worried now that I'm gonna develop stupid Affigal, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Trust in the Lord and things will be good, right? But we will see, I guess. I don't know. Can't tell the future. But I hope everybody's doing well. So some big announcements that have happened. Oh yeah, let me turn the music off here. So some big announcements have happened that we are getting Guild Wars 3. Holy crap, I'm excited. I do hope that it's going to be good. Do I think it's going to be like Guild Wars 2? Not necessarily. There's a lot of speculation that it's going to be similar to how Destiny 2 and Destiny and all that was, and Warframe and how those games are. So I don't think it'll be just like hub worlds, kind of like this. Guild Wars 2 kind of is hub worlds in a sense. It's open world, but they're all located in hubs, right? Map instances and whatnot. So, like, you know, us here, we're dealing with people that are in this map, in the dry top map, right? We're not going to be dealing with people in Silver Waste. We're not going to be dealing with people in Verdant Brink and all that stuff, right? So, stands for reason that I don't think with Unreal Engine 5 that we'll get a massive open world like we do with Guild Wars 2. So, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope everybody's doing well today. So we are continuing with Living World 2. That's what we're doing today. I have not worked through the story at all this week. I've just been kind of doing Dragon Bash stuff and going around doing my map exploration so I can start working on legendaries, because I really want to start working on those. Anyway, so this is one of Scarlet's steam machines remains decapitated and abandoned here in the dunes. This may be where the head of her workbench came from. So if we remember from her workbench, it was a steam minotaur head. This looks like it's the body. So we're going to continue our little happy butts down this way. Get my minion out to help fight. Oh, no, you don't. So a lot of speculation again. Just kind of going to talk about Guild Wars 3 while we get to where we need to go. And I'm excited. That trailer looked really cool. If you haven't seen the trailer, I highly recommend it. Maybe we'll watch it later and check it out for ourselves. But yeah, I watched the Steam Fest and I got emotional. I can't even lie. That was just some emotional stuff. Because I mean, you know, I've always wanted to play Guild Wars. Never played the first one, so I thought about getting Guild Wars Reforged, although I didn't have enough to get it this sale. So I'll have to wait for another sale at some point to get it. And then I might be trying that out on stream or something. We'll check that out. But yeah, Guild Wars 2 has captivated me in such a way. I love this game.
The Inquest are here.
We know how to deal with Inquest. Let's clear this place out.
Wait, Rox! Let's be smart. Scarlet will have left security devices in place. They're currently offline, but if I can reactivate them, we can use them to our advantage.
Aww. Can't we just get rid of them the good old-fashioned way?
Well, you could, but they'd be back before you know it. Scarlet's security can protect this area from future attacks. Clear the way to the first console for me.
Kind of wondering if it's my fan. Is it my fan making this noise? It is. Okay. I just want to make sure it wasn't like anything else. Don't really need the fan right now. It's not too hot in here. So, Guild Wars 3, once again. I'm curious as to what races we're going to play. Given the trailer, it looks like we're going to be having human, of course. I think human was, the only race you could play in the first game. Because you were at war with Char and stuff.
Enabling manual controls on the... Ooh, zap weapons! Nice! Okay, it's all yours. Use the console to fry some Inquest.
It isn't gonna blow up in our faces, is it?
Don't be silly. The chances are so slim as to be negligible. About 53%. I've tagged us all non-hostile.
All right. Let's zap some Inquest then.
Let's zap some Inquests. Last time I did this, I did it, I just went down there and attacked them. Because I forgot I could do this part. I feel like this isn't doing enough damage though. This is boring. Let's go in and actually attack. Full frontal assault. Yeah. Yeah, use the console to destroy the Inquest, but it's like boring. It's not even doing much of anything. This is way more fun. See?
There's another console ahead. We'll have to activate it as well. Let's go.
You're enjoying yourself, aren't you, Ty?
Now the other console's a little more fun because we get to use a robot.
Even our earliest designs to
I think.
neutralize Inquest? How could I not have fun?
Using their own machinery against them? Heck yeah. Alright, so now, while we're doing that, another thing I'm wondering, so like we were talking about earlier, or I was talking about, the races, right? So humans definitely one, and it looks like Coden, the bear people, are going to be one. And I'm excited about that. I'm so making a Coden. I don't know what I'll make as a Coden because I don't know what classes or whatever we're going to have. So I'm hoping there's still like a necromancer type class. That would be fun. Maybe more like, I guess, like the ritualist counterpart. But I do hope there's something similar to it. If not, then we'll find a new class that we will like and play as, and hopefully has a good fantasy. Maybe they'll even do it where it's like Final Fantasy 14, where you have one character and you can do all sorts of classes, you know? To be honest, I think that's more what they might do, but who knows?
Nothing I can't handle, though. Is it my birthday? This one interfaces with one of her steam creatures. Doop-dee-doo and ta-da! Now you have full control. If badly damaged, it'll eject you. But its self-repair protocol should power it back up again once it's done.
I want to try it.
Not you. This one's for the boss only.
Only for the boss. Ha 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 ha. So this one we get to be the robot, the steam machine. Big robot powers. Chucking gears at them is fun. Smash. I'm wondering how the controls are going to be though. So they're going for full action combat in the new one. So I'm wondering, so if we turn our action camera on, you know, we use WSAD to move our click axis number 1.
Get me to it and we'll be golden.
I gotta say, that looks
Okay, okay, stop.
Inquest don't give up easily.
What is happening?
And we have to be ready.
I'm like glitched out. Okay, there we go. I glitched out there. So with the action camera on, right? So if we left click, that's our number 1 attack. Now if we right click, it doesn't do anything except to target stuff. So if I look at her, I can target her. I can target him, target Timey. By looking at it, you see they get highlighted, but until I right click on them, they're not actually selected. So I'm wondering if that'll be the same in the new one, or, you know, if right click is going to have some other kind of move, you know? Action camera has been pretty nice. I've been learning how to play it a little more on PvP more than likely, because it's easier for me to turn around and do all this and whack and go after who I need to without having to do all this and wondering where I'm going and all that jazz. That's why I show it like that, because that's kind of how I play PvP when I don't have it on. And it messes me up. Especially when I'm trying to like click on somebody like that. And then let's say I'm going over here and I want to jump, right? Hold on. So he's over there. I'm running away. I'm wanting to jump away, but instead I can't because I got him selected. So it goes straight to him. But I think on the action camera it works opposite. We'll try it in a second to be sure, because I can't remember.
Last one and done. This will activate Scarlet's holographic defenses. Once they're fired up, they'll kill everything in here.
You do realize we fall in the category of everything, right?
Don't worry. I'm confident I can configure the system to identify our silhouettes as allies. It might take a bit, though.
We don't have a bit. Inquest incoming. Lots of inquest.
Tiny, work as fast as you can. We'll buy you some time.
Okay, so if we have the action camera on, I'm running away. See, like with the action camera, I have him selected, but I won't go towards him. But without it on, I'll go straight towards that robot, and that has killed me more times than anything in PvP. Uh-oh. Same thing goes for the Reaper come at you move in the number 2. So if I have him selected, you see, I'm not looking, hold on. I'm not looking at him, and then boom, it's gonna bring me towards him. But if I have the action camera on, I can use it as an escape move to get away. Now granted, I didn't have anybody selected at that moment, but it still works the same. So some tips and tricks that I've been learning myself because of the fact that how I like to play, but learning the controls in this one is a little different compared to your normal tab target MMO. Like World of Warcraft, you know, it's gonna target no matter what, so you can be over here and run away. Whoops. And all that. So it's just a little different. Yeah. The other thing for me, it was getting used to playing, pressing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then still be able to like move around. So you use your mouse to move around. So anybody checking this game out and wanting to know how this game is, the controls take a little getting used to for sure. Like my wife, I've been trying to get her into it, and she is not a huge fan of the controls and how it plays. I've shown her the action camera, but even then she still is kind of like on how it actually plays out. Oh my gosh. Then you get stun locked like that. That's annoying. That was probably my fault though. But yeah, controls are a little weird sometimes. But it still plays pretty smooth. Like the movement itself is great.
Activating the defenses.
You're absolutely sure this won't kill us?
Absolutely. I give it a solid 53% chance.
I beg your pardon? Maybe you shouldn't.
It's beautiful.
And we're still alive. That's a plus.
Of course we're alive.
Right.
I was joking about 53%. It was more like 78.
Wonderful. Looks like we're gonna be the only ones walking around in here for some time.
You did great, Tyree.
I know.
I hate that fart
this place?
sound that's happening.
You know what I mean.
Well, everything points to it being a ley line hub, and before you ask, it's where multiple ley lines intersect. Scarlet thought it important enough to set up a lab here.
The plant dragon's corruption has found its way in.
Yes, it's troubling, but it makes sense given how the dragons consume magic. They're undoubtedly attracted to ley lines, like spiders are attracted to flies caught in their webs.
That doesn't bode well for waypoints.
Nope, I'm afraid not.
There has to be something we can do about it.
I'm working on a solution. I've tapped into the Asuran Waypoint network to see which waypoints are being disturbed. It's far more widespread than I imagined.
How widespread?
Well, for example, the waypoints at Fort Concordia and at Fort Salma are behaving irregularly. If it's the dragon's tendrils, and I presume it is, then that's quite far afield. There are other waypoints being disturbed, but those two are the most egregious. It's interesting that they're both strongholds.
I'd say this requires some direct observation. I want to see what this is all about with my own 2 eyes.
Why don't we split up? Rox and I can take Concordia. You two head out to Fort Salma and say hello to your sister for us.
That's a great idea. I'd love to spend more time with Belinda. Get to know her better.
I don't care if you beg. I'm not going to either place. I have to stay here and continue my research. Nothing's changing my mind.
No begging here. Come on, Bram. Let's go.
Timey. She is headstrong as ever. All right, so we want to go out and get started on the next part. So go to Concordia. Real quick though, we're gonna grab this point. Get the viewpoint. Yeah, I'm really excited. And you get a mount like right off the bat. That's cool. Wish as a ranger you could get a Mordrum wolf. That'd be cool. Run around with a little flower wolf. But yeah, it's just very interesting the fact that we're going to be part of a guild, right? Which technically we're part of a group in this. We're the commander of the pact. We help save the world and do all that kind of stuff. So it's not too, I guess, crazy or out of the box to think of, oh, we're going to be this guardian of the world and all. The cool thing about it is the fact that it's going to be happening 1,000 years or so before the events of Guild Wars 1, which is pretty neat. And then, oh, can I not get out? I should be able to. Yes. Okay, cool. I don't want to do the events right now. Well, we could do this one. Whack attack. Whack attack. But yeah, so we're gonna be out and about as Vard something, whatever. Dang it, I can't remember what they're called. I don't think I can get in here, can I? Nah. But I got the place. I've been trying to go around and get the map completed because I like to do that. So we need to go actually to That's gonna take us out. We need to go to Fort Selma, right? Go to Concordia and Timberline Falls. Timberline Falls. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. We were way off. I forgot about that. All right, so just to kind of show, so we'll be going and adventuring in this area pretty much, and keep in mind a lot of this is underwater too. Ore itself is apparently huge. It's huge. So I was kind of like, what, we're just going to be in ore, so does that mean we're not going to get to explore the rest of Tyria as we can right now? Because I mean, all in all, Guild Wars 2's land is just massive compared to a lot of other MMOs. Like the land amount, it's just really cool. I'm really hoping we'll get to see, some people were speculating, where is it at? Like this area or something, because this area is not being able to be seen or something like that. I don't know. It's like the Wind Islands or something, Land of the Winds. So we'll see. They are going to continue with Guild Wars 2 and Guild Wars 1 development and stuff. So I mean, it's not like the game is going to die. At least I don't think so. You're going to have people that like the first game. You're going to have people that like the second game. You're going to have people that are going to love the third game. Hopefully I'm one of them. I'm looking forward to it quite a bit.
These vines. That kid was right again.
All right.
She's wrong sometimes.
Eligible to receive credit on for the
I said
on
we should
swift
get moving,
wings.
now that we're all here. From the look of it, they could use a hand.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, no, you don't. Not with that leg.
I think I already got
Still
this though.
recuperating. Stay behind Frostbite. He's got a mean tailwind.
Ganging up on me is
On
fair,
swift
but
wings.
fine.
I'm pretty
Come
sure I
on,
got that.
Let's get this over with.
Hold on. Swift. Oh no, I didn't. So find and rescue all survivors in the area all around Concordia. Okay. All right. We're gonna try and do that quick then.
Let's do it.
So we have to not let a survivor die. Love it when I get stuck. Typically I don't have Spectral Walk on like that, but given that these things like to root me a lot, and Spectral Walk gets rid of roots. Like, you are all weaklings acts as a good stun break for me, so I can do that. Alright, so we gotta save everybody here. Ah. See what I mean? I try to do all that and then it doesn't want to do it properly. But I also can't play with action cam on all the time. Kind of hurts my brain because I'm not used to it so much. But then I get curious at my movements and why I'm not attacking like I need to. And you're also not supposed to face tank shit. See what I mean? I get rooted like that, the immobilized, and that gets rid of immobilizations, condition removals. Come on.
Refreshing.
So we gotta rescue, I don't know if it's these guys, I think it's the other part, but they might be part of it. As far as this achievement goes. I'm trying to do my best to get all the achievements as much as possible. The good thing is you can always come back and replay the missions. So you don't have to like create a new character and go and do all that. Which is nice, even though I have done this on, I think, 3 characters at this point. Trying to make sure everybody is protected.
Tend to the wounded so we can get everyone inside.
No! Oh, wait. Okay. Like, wait a minute.
Everyone inside.
Back
Close
inside.
the gates.
Okay, everyone inside and close the gates.
Thanks for helping us out here. That attack caught us by surprise.
You had no warning?
Well, a few small vines popped up after the Priory caravan arrived, but we didn't pay those any mind. Until they grew.
Priory caravan. Was it carrying the vines? Seeds?
Not that they mentioned. They did have some extremely old artifacts with them.
I'd like to talk to the scholar in charge of the caravan.
They headed northwest with Lindsay to find the rest of the cavalcade. Some were separated from this lot.
What's your plan?
I'm taking this caravan along with everyone from Concordia to an Asuran lab northeast of here, for safety.
We can go along and provide additional security.
I want to find this Priory scholar and see where these vines came from. Why don't we split up? We can cover more ground that way.
I don't know about that. Let's discuss it more.
All right. So we need. Find Lindsay. Rox and I will find Lindsay.
Let's move out, shall we?
All right,
Raise the
let's
northern gate.
go.
Back before you know it. Don't get into too much trouble.
Bram's still hurt. I don't want him to get, you
All
know,
right, form up. Caravan in the middle.
hurt more or whatever.
You can handle clearing the main path. Go. Find as many attack survivors as you can.
Let's move out.
Find Magister. Okay, let's go, Rox.
I'm your shadow. Go.
All right, we got to be kind of quick about this. So, movement helps here. I'm not even gonna. I think these are survivors. That or they're dead because they're already in the tendrils.
Strong.
Yeah, I don't think they're survivors. Ah, trees. That's when I go zoom right past. Let's go this way. I think there are survivors in here, right?
You are all weak. There's one to remember me by. Refreshing.
Okay.
Your soul is mine.
No, you don't.
Let's
Okay,
go.
time
All
to
right.
report to Tactician Art.
I want to make sure I get this achievement, so I'm sorry I didn't read all of that. But it's okay.
Strong.
Gotta make sure everybody gets out of here alive. Come on.
You are all weak.
Stupid cripple. Come on. Not that people that are with disabilities are that way. Ah, shit. Do you see what I mean? Because I don't pay attention. And I forget that I have stuff equipped. Let's see if we can get it. Ah!
Consider yourself honorary lab assistant. Now protect our lab. You are all weak.
Need my boy. Try to make sure everything dies. So that's my problem too, is I'm sitting here trying to do tab attack, but my tab never works right sometimes. Not that the button doesn't work, I just me pressing it doesn't work sometimes. So my fingers get all like jabbed up here trying to do WASD, and then next thing I know I'm trying to like go and press 1, and I forget I can use it with my mouse to do stuff too. So then I can do like this. I got it. No, I didn't. Did I get it? I don't think I got the achievement.
We got as many here as we could, though I'm not confident we're safe yet.
There were wounded all through the hills.
Find and rescue all survivors
This is a
in the
bad
area
situation.
around Concordia.
We should probably get over to Fort Selma.
I'll have to do that again at some point.
Do you have this under
We
control?
are the
We're
bulwark
good.
against evil.
There must be
Thanks
others
for your
around
help.
here that I didn't see.
Safe journey.
What's swift cleanup? Clear the docks within the time limit during the Primodius Rising story chat. Okay, that's not even this. Do you think Tactician Art will be alright? This attack hit everyone pretty hard. You two should stay behind and keep looking for survivors. I'll head to Fort Selma. Good, we've got this covered. How about we meet at Dry Top when we're done? I know Brem's worried about Timmy. We keep forgetting she's just a kid. A kid that's right about Concordia and what warned us, and that warned us about Fort Selma. Yep, she's just a kid, but she's a smart kid.
Nice gear.
So I didn't get the achievement. Sad. Oh well. There's probably, again, there's people around, but I'm so hooked on the timer I didn't want to go search, so I'll just have to bring up a guide to see like where to go about that. It's a herald. All right, so now we go to Fort Selma. We'll go from Halcon. And now for sad things. Actually, you know what? Warclaw would be faster. Seraph, soldiers are dead. Oh, the Quaggins. Hiya! Dual swords are just too much fun on a Necro.
Hey, glad to have a helping hand. Part of my squad is pinned down at the bottom of the hill. If you can go get them, I'll open the gate and let you all in at once. We can give you cover from the walls. Hurry, they won't hold out much longer.
I feel like she's the same voice actor as Timey. I'm not sure, but she sounds like it. At least in that moment she did. So with Guild Wars 3 as well, I just want to keep talking about it because I'm so excited about it. The beta is going to be in fall of next year. We're so going to play that.
Jory, backup's here.
And not a moment too soon. Belinda and the Seraph are holding the walls for now. There seems to be no end to these attacks.
We should take the stragglers that make it past the Seraph. The creatures keep coming, both over and under the walls.
Good thinking. I'm determined to hold out until they stop.
Me too. A Seraph told me they've got great obelisk shards here, from the Tower of Nightmares. They're too valuable to let fall into the wrong hands.
Get ready, everyone. Here comes another wave.
Sis, the eastern gate is getting hit hard. Can you get over there and reinforce it?
You betcha. We can use the northern wall to get there. Looks safer than trying to plow through the middle.
When you get there, bring the siege weapons back up. You'll need their firepower to keep the gate clear.
Lead on. We'll follow.
Sorry. So I'm getting a water heater installed today, so gotta keep an eye out on when the technician will be here. Alright, so that's why also I'm streaming early today. So for those in the future wondering, why was it so early today? That's why.
Strong.
So I finally got the relic of the Pirate Queen, and that thing has been a bit of a game changer. My fireworks one wasn't doing too bad though. I like that one.
Who said this magic is just pretty tricks?
Alright, we can't go down if I remember right. We have to go this way, right? Or do we? No? Can we? I forget. I think we can go down. I just remember we got to deal with like,
Nothing like
I think if we go in the green we get killed, so let me go this way, I think. Oh, come on. Stupid stun stuff. Irritating. Yeah, we gotta go here. Because we can't touch the green. The green is lava. At least I think it is.
My power is this.
I don't know how to work an arrow cart.
You don't?
I do.
We covered siege warfare between my etiquette and dance classes.
We go 3 and 2 and then 1. Come on, Marjorie, get rid of the wolves so I can get rid of the chunks here.
Did it. The courtyard is secure for now.
Seems our luck is holding.
For now.
Hold on. Do you hear that? What
But
is-
not for long.
Of course, they couldn't just let us rest. That sounds big.
Oh dear. It's massive. What's our strategy?
The bigger they are, the harder they fall. I'm guessing if we take out King Monstrosity, the grunts will give up. Okay.
Attack! Okay, she's basically going to say, hey, I need to make these minions, and my minions are going to go and blow their bubble up. 'Cause I don't think we can attack it. Yeah. We can't attack it right now.
My power is I'll cover you. Use it to your advantage.
Just gotta keep her minion alive. Where's the minion? There's the minion. I thought that was it, but I see the Mordrum wolf, so I was trying to make sure that wasn't it. Alright, let the minion get through.
Stay in my barriers when things start going crazy.
And then that should take care of the bubble. And now we can do this. Like that. Like, they're not as bad. So we need to regroup with Belinda. Belinda! I'm coming to help you, Belinda. Gotta go up here, don't I? No. Do we just go through here then? Whee! Ugh. Gotta regroup with Belinda. There we go. See, now the green stuff is pretty much gone. I just don't remember if I can go through it when all the Mordrum are there. I feel like I died last time I tried to do that, but... Belinda! Uh-oh. Belinda died. So for those that didn't see it before, Belinda is Marjorie's sister.
Right here, Jory.
I know.
Tell us what you need.
I'm okay. I just needed a minute. I'm sorry.
I understand. Completely.
I can't lose control here. If you're too sweet to me, I'll fall apart.
Okay. Okay, we have a lot of work to do.
We've got a lot of work
Right.
to do.
I have to get her ready. Take her home. I have to tell Mama.
We'll do it all together.
I don't know if that's the best way. I think we need to talk. Cass, honey, I want you to go with them.
What? No, I can't. My place is with you. What if you need me?
I'll be okay. Our friends need you more. You have to keep them safe. I'll be with family. I'll catch up when I can.
No, Jory. It doesn't feel right. This terrible... Your sister... I should be with you.
I love you for that. But no. You should be with them. We're talking about a dragon. The dragon that killed Belinda.
I don't like it.
I hear what you're saying, love. But this is how it has to be. We have greater responsibilities. What do you think?
I'll go, but not tonight. Tonight I'm staying with you. I'll leave tomorrow when you do.
This is the best way. You'll see.
I hope you're right.
Oh, Marjorie, I'm sorry your sister died. She was a good person. Good person. So, now... I like to see what people are. Another necromancer. Ooh. What's this? Kill the Arathi Overlord. Let's go kill the Arathi Overlord. Unless they beat me to it. He's not particularly hard. Not when you're level 80 and overpowered. And then I'm still working on at least one legendary, which are my gloves. So I figure if we get to a stopping point as far as the story goes before stream time's up, then I'll probably chill and we'll go do some stuff. We'll go do some fractals and work on that, just kind of repeat. So if you enjoy dungeons and stuff, that's essentially what I'm gonna go do. But we'll see, because I want to talk more about Guild Wars 3, but I get distracted with the story and I don't want to, you know, keep jumping. So we don't have to pay too much attention to the fractal stuff. I don't even know what's going on in the story wise, so.
Break your bones. Eat my dust. And burn away all traces of it.
Booyah! Champion is dead. And there's someone dead over here. Let me see if I can res them. Because I'm helpful like that. There you go. Whee! Because you should be nice in a game. You shouldn't be a dirk, stinky, binky bag. Because it's not going to help you at all when it comes to doing stuff here. Alright, so we got to go back down. Got to go back down. Tomorrow stream should be normal time, 2:30, so see, I was supposed to have the water heater done yesterday, but they apparently didn't have the part where he was going to pick it up at, so he had to instead go pick it up somewhere else, and then we had to move the appointment. So that's why I had to do stream early today, so we could get a stream in, because I was not going to be available later, because I got my appointment 2 to 6, and he's on the way right now, but it's going to be a while because he's coming from across the state, to be honest. Poor guy. I really appreciate it though, and I'll make sure that he gets some eggs to take home with him if he would like. This is not the way. Hold on. I totally missed that. Ow. Is it? No, this isn't the way. The buried lock chest down here, but no, this isn't it. Back up we go. That water heater is just dead. It's dead ski. And I am so tired of having to clean up water like crazy, and it's annoying me of how much water has been wasted down there just because of the leaky. Oh gosh, I hate it when the sandstorm is here because I can't tell where the hell I'm at, like a real sandstorm. Because that's how that works, right? Sandstorms. I do like all the chests though, because you get a lot of stuff from this. But I can never tell where I need to go for my story stuff. Huh. Okay, so story-wise, we've got to go into there. Which, I mean, it might have been join your friends and check on Timey back in Dry Top. But that doesn't make sense. No, it's over here. Because it's hold on. What is attacking me? Okay, so we go here. There's the hero. So it's down here. There we go. There's the sand giant. No. I'd love to fight legendary sand giant. I've only think I killed it once. But of course with the help of people. Here we go. Here we are. It's just hard for me to tell where the heck anything is during that sandstorm. Jeez Louise. I guess that's accurate to sandstorms though. Alright. The machine. So this is essentially the machine. I know they're going to explain it, but this is the machine area that Scarlet got inside. Oh, it's doing it again. Scarlet got inside and saw the eternal alchemy, right?
There you are. We were starting to worry. Where's Marjorie? You two are normally attached at the hip.
Shut up, Bram. Casimir, is Marjorie all right? Did something happen?
Her sister, Belinda, was killed at Fort Selma. Marjorie went home to be with her family and to mourn.
Oh no, that's terrible. But wait, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with her?
I wanted to go with her, but she asked me to see this mission through. She's safe, at least, with family.
How's she holding up?
Oh, you know, she puts on a strong face, but I see right through it. I can see that she's hurting, and that she blames herself. She promised she'd join us as soon as she can.
Poor Marjorie.
I'm so sorry, Casimir.
Sorry, my friend.
Let me catch you up on what I've learned so far.
Alright. So this was Scarlet's first ley line. It's a hub where multiple lines converge, but it's still tiny compared to the one in Lion's Arch. I've heard some of what happened. Miners dug here and hit the pocket. Late night. I was watching Shaolin soccer with my daughter last night, so I'm a little tired. So miners dug here and hit this pocket. I imagine the ley line messed with all their machines, so they abandoned the mine. But some must have talked, and Scarlet heard about it. So this is where it all began. This is definitely where Scarlet began to intensely research ley lines, yes. These machines let us see the magic that is usually invisible. How does all her research add up to? Or what does all her research add up to? You realize that if Scarlet hadn't lost her mind, she'd have been heralded as one of the greatest arcane researchers of the century. This is an unprecedented discovery. What all is there a dream of? I'm less interested in her past than in our future. Impatient much? Gosh, okay. I've ascertained that there's a disturbance in the ley line and it's affecting certain waypoints. Affecting waypoints? Unfortunately, Scarlet was right. When we Azura placed the waypoints, some worked better than others. So we got rid of the ones that didn't work and kept those that did. They worked better when placed on a ley line. Correct. Even or without even realizing what we were doing, we tapped into the power of the ley lines, and it's no longer just theory. I can prove it now. So how are the waypoints affected? I'm 98.5% sure I can answer correctly. It's the vines. Or it's these vines. They're attracted to the magical resonance of the waypoints. The vines? So you mean Mordremoth's corruption? Not exactly. It's my belief that these vines we're seeing are coming directly from the dragon, spreading underground across Tyria. It's not just corruption, it's him. And the free-moving ones above ground. As far as I can tell, they're corrupted and spreading. But our primary concern is the waypoint situation. If that gets worse, we could be in serious trouble. We have to do something.
I can build a device that will make the waypoints more efficient. They'll be less attractive to Mordremoth.
What do you need us to do?
At the moment, nothing. I have the matter well in hand, but there is something else. Something so amazing. Want to see? Follow me. Hey, look! Can you believe your eyes?
What is it?
It's Omad's machine, you simpleton!
Hey, respect.
Sorry, but it's the very device that showed Scarlet the eternal alchemy. It still works.
Can I smash it? That thing's gotta be dangerous.
Absolutely not. Think about what we can learn. Besides, my mind is far more resilient than Scarlet's was.
I don't think you should mess with it. I'm inclined to agree with Bram. What do you think?
So... we're gonna see it. What do you think we should do? If this is the device Scarlet portaled here from Omad's lab, then it's gotta be dangerous. Yawning, I'm so sorry. It looks like Scarlet added to it. Some of the parts look different, newer. That makes me even more nervous. Is it powered up? I think so. What do you remember about this device? Well, Timmy said it was designed to affect the mind, to open it to new awarenesses. Open to new awareness. I heard that when Scarlet got into it, she claimed she saw what the Azura called the eternal alchemy. What else? It broke Scarlet's mind, and after she used it, she was never the same. It's as if it opened the door to insanity. She never was the same again. She committed her first murder after using it and escalated quickly after that. Yeah, this machine started her on a very dark path. So what are we gonna do? We can't let Timmy near it. For her own good, I agree.
Oh no!
Timmy!
We have to...
Don't touch anything. We don't know what... Timey!
Can't get close. That thing is shooting off too much lightning.
Of course she's gonna do it. Why wouldn't she do it? Miss, I gotta know everything. True know-it-all here.
Enemy retreating.
And now we get to see the eternal alchemy. So this is what Scarlet saw, essentially.
Do not question the truth. We must all play our
Hey, you
Guess
okay?
who?
I think he's dead.
What? No. He's alive.
Tell us everything. What did you see?
Are you alright? Once it had you, we were afraid to just yank you out.
Well, then you started screaming and we had no choice.
How do you feel? When you're ready to talk, we're ready to listen.
It's so nice.
Hi there.
Boss, are you okay? Take deep breaths. It was incredible. What was? What are you talking about? I had a vision. I saw it. The eternal alchemy. You what? You're going to have to explain. I don't understand. I'll try. I saw how Tyria is woven, and I'm tied up in it somehow. Okay, I think you need to rest a while. Do you hurt anywhere? Listen, vast energies flow through and around Tyria, and I saw a dragon. It what? What did you see? It was part of the workings of the world. It came at me. That sounds like a terrible nightmare. I also saw the pale tree at the heart of a vast moving puzzle, as Scarlet did. The pale tree? What do you think it means? It means we need to talk to her. What can she do? She's a tree. She has political clout. She's important. Perhaps more than we know.
I wish I'd seen it.
I'm glad you're okay, but you had magic flowing out of your ears.
It wasn't so bad.
His hair was standing straight up.
You stop making fun of me.
It was. Okay, guys, this is serious. We need to talk about what we're going to do. What's the plan?
So can you explain more about what you saw? What do you think it means? It's hard to describe. The pale tree was in my vision, represented by the symbol we saw in the drawing in Scarlet's room. We have to go talk to her. In the grove? Do you think she can help you make sense of your vision? She may be our greatest ally. It's time to make the world aware of Mordramoth. Yes, I see. We should talk to her. How do you think we should make the world aware? That sounds like a big job. We need to let leaders know. If we're lucky, they'll listen. So you don't just want to inform them, you want to get them to work together against Mordramoth. I can't imagine any greater or more urgent threat than Mordramoth. True, between the endangered waypoints, the corrupted Mordrum, and the vines spreading underground as far as Shiver Peaks toward our hordes of magical items, I don't see how they could disagree. We'll find a way, but first we need to talk to the Pale Tree. You're reaching for the stars. How can we pull it off? You're well respected, but will that be enough? We'll take it one step at a time, and this journey begins with the Pale Tree. Alright, you know we'd follow you anywhere. I'll send a request for an audience to the Grove. But before I meet you there, I want to stop by the Reach and check on Jory. Well, okay. Or we'll meet you in the Grove when the Pale Tree is available. You okay, Cass? Me? Yeah, I'm okay. It's not easy seeing someone you love go through a loss like that. Jory was trying to be strong, but all I could see was her despair. It must have been heart-wrenching for you. She's a soldier, so she bottles it all up inside. I just want to be there to pick the pieces when the dam breaks. She's a soldier, she'll grieve after the funeral and her duty. Or after the funeral and after her duty are complete. I expect so. Until then, she's got to be strong for her mother and sisters. If only I had my family's wealth, I could take her away from all this. Keep her safe, give her the things she deserves. She's a fighter. Do you think she'd be content being kept? I don't know. I just want something to do for her. Or I just want to do something for her. I just want her to be safe. None of us are safe so long as the dragons are active.
I'll mail you when I'm ready to go to the Pale Tree. Bye, everyone.
You can never have too much treasure.
And that does it for Entanglement chapter part. Cool. So we'll close that. Hop out of this stuff. And we'll start it. But let's see. Story. Eesh. So paranoid now. I hate ticks, and I really hate the ones that give possible alpha gals, so that's not fun. Alright, so we'll be starting the Dragon's Reach. And then that, we gotta go see the Pale Tree. So, before we go do that, or I don't know, I guess I could show what a fractal looks like. Hold on. So we'll go to Lion's Arch. I'm going to do one fractal at least. So I think I need to do one for my dailies anyway. So the cool thing is they did add queuing. So you get like a random dungeon fighter essentially. So those that have played WoW, they know what I'm talking about. And I think even in Elder Scrolls Online, they have it like that too. So, but essentially we just come here. I'm going to swap this out for my minions. Little minions. And we can go, I'm interested, and start our matchmaking. And we get to join a group just like that and go do a fractal. Now doing this also will net you a legendary glove piece down the road. So the more you do the achievement, unlock gloves, and then you can go from there.
Let's get moving.
The thing is when you do this, you're not going to get the story stuff. So that's why I say we're going to ignore the story, because essentially it doesn't matter.
Grave robbers and a lost dwarven vault. This should be interesting.
I don't know why that person went that way, but I'm sure they have their reasons.
Want to earn your keep? Hit those runes on the other side. Should turn this damn thing off. An elemental.
That works.
That crystal's magic
Your
must
soul
be
is
strong.
mine.
I've not done this one yet, so this is cool.
Oh no, I'm trapped. Looks like you'll have to handle this for yourself. Good luck. Thing's pretty tough.
Do I look to be like the ultimate DPS? No, I don't. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Almost there. Still in one piece. Come on, grab the orb.
Grab the orb.
I'll be fine here. Why don't you, go see what the holdup is?
Elementals like to form around magic, but that crystal energy thought it kills. What are the dwarves using it for?
The only thing, when Necro gets slow, Necro is slow. And I don't have anything other than Spectral Walk, but I don't want that on right now. To give us swiftness.
Watch out for the webs and the fangs!
It's the brood mother. What the hell?
I am not okay.
Chop, chop, chop.
I don't... Just... Let's get this thing to the crystal.
And these are all like super easy fractal levels, so it does get harder.
This must be how the dwarves fought those shadow creatures.
Fascinating. Excuse me. That door's open now.
Yeah, it gets a lot harder. I think I actually did do this one before. I remember a little bit of this.
What's up?
Hi, y'all.
There we go. Nice one. Armored up the monsters.
And then I really like playing this as a ritualist now, though. Ritualist has become one of my favorite specs so far. It's just so much fun.
Looks like another dwarven
But the thing is, as a Reaper, I'm able to like just annihilate things a little bit faster in the open world.
This is just a hole in the ground. Dwarven traps are supposed to be clever.
Stop whining. Look, that did something. Why don't you go take a look?
Yeah, I
at
do
that
remember this.
We'll wait here.
It's like over here.
How many traps do you think these dwarves made? I know it's a treasure vault, but this feels like overkill.
Honestly, the treasure is the last thing I'm worried about right now. After everything we've seen.
You've had plenty of opportunities to
The
walk
kill
away.
rising.
So, why aren't you walking away?
Because if it weren't for you, I'd probably be dead. I wouldn't be in the guild without you. Everything I am is because you gave me a chance. I owe you.
You owe me?
You've met my associates.
I made some mistakes and I'm paying for them. But you don't owe me a damn thing. Maybe this is all a bad idea.
Aha!
I'd never forgive myself if something happened to you.
The vault's just ahead. And with our friends and their lights.
Like, I want to try it, but I know how dangerous it can be. Yeah. They did it, though.
So, Kay, I never asked. Why'd you hire the muscle? We've never needed it before.
To keep you from doing something stupid. Because I know you.
Well, we wouldn't be here without him. Guess you earned your keep after all. It's an ambush! Look out!
It's an ambush!
You up and ride.
You just attack stuff.
Torin, that voice. See you.
Armored up.
Drawing closer. It knows we're coming.
Yeah, for the treasure vault. There it is. Come on!
Torin, wait! You don't have the light!
You don't have the light. Hidden chests.
You have the light! You have to use it!
Nice gear.
Nice gear.
Can you hear my song echo through the darkness?
All right. Okay, get rid of the spectral flame stuff, and then we can go towards him.
You have to fight it! Don't let it take you! Keep going! You have to help him!
Oh shit.
This form degrades. The fire will purge your spirit from its...
Kill the shades. And the flames.
Oh, that had to hurt. Your soul is mine.
Gotta keep up with the things, or it's going to disappear all the platforms. Kill him! Yes! Okay, so a kind of explanation, I think, with this. As you see, the floor drops when the squares get blue. So then you gotta press this right here, and then it'll stop doing that. So that way it doesn't go away. And then again, we don't get to see the story stuff because, I mean, if I was going to do that, I'd like to get a group of people together and like a whole party, you know. Someone else has Azrael as their name. No, sir. I'm the real one. Let me check my achievements. Okay, we got that, and we got that. Defeat 10 versus world. Where did my achievements go? Okay, so this is what I'm working on right now. So I got to get 450, and then we'll unlock these. And then I can get these gloves. Which is essentially what I'm wearing right now. It's just, I think they have an effect to them. I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll be able to do this and get these legendaries, and then they can be used on any character. I mean, I can already use them on any character, but I unlock them for pretty much everybody. And then I can go back and unlock each one, the heavy armor version and the medium armor, because we're going to stick with our light armor cloth stuff for now, because this is what I'm mainly playing as nowadays, and I want to make sure I get all the gear I need for him first. And then I've been working on, as we can see there, some of these legendaries. I just got Bolt the other day, the precursor stuff for it. So I've still got to work on getting the rest of these things together to go and make it in the Mystic Forge. So once I get all that, cool. I also want to make Frostfang, which is an axe, so I'm looking at doing that too, but I still need to get these Gift of Exploration in order to do that. And in order to do those, from my understanding, is I have to get world completion on the whole map. Now, as far as being able to do that for all kinds of weapons here, I don't know. The main ones I want is Frostfang, Bolt, and I was doing Bifrost too. And then Twilight. Twilight's the big ass great sword, and it's really, really pretty. And I gotta get Dusk, but you know. So to combine this weapon in the Mystic Forge with one gift of Twilight, one gift of Mastery, and one gift of Fortune, and that will make Twilight being. So I gotta get that gift of Twilight and stuff too. To make this, we need one gift of metal, one gift of darkness, and 100 icy runestones, and one superior sigil of blood. Get this. This weapon is used to craft. Yeah, I think I just gotta make it, but I don't know if I gotta find the thing for it. So there's guides online that I'll be following in order to get that done. Let's show some PvP. Let's show me sucking in some PvP. I gotta do my daily anyway. So we'll do that, and then what else can we do? Because we can still do story stuff, sure, but I want to do other things as well. Just to kind of showcase the game a little bit, because I've not been able to do that properly. So a couple things too I just want to talk about while we're waiting for the PvP map to come up. So Guild Wars 3, let's go back to that. Guild Wars 3 in itself, a beta is coming out next fall. I'm really hoping that we can be a part of that. I did sign up for the newsletter and stuff on the website when it finally went live and was working properly. So I'm hoping I'll be able to join the beta. Oh, excuse me. Join the beta and do that. I think that would be really fun, and we can make a character and run around, see how the game works, see all the new movement stuff and everything that they're trying to do, because it just looks really cool. So once again, if you haven't seen the trailer, I'll try to see if we can watch it at the end here, and we can talk about it there. But yeah, it just looks really cool. They had a guy running up the wall, and you got to see Codons, and you got to see the human, and then there was one other one, but I don't know if it was just another human exactly. And then you had what looked like Azura, but furry Azura. So I'm curious as to how that is, because technically Azuras were still underground at the time. I'm so sorry for all the yawning. I'm very tired. And then I'm gonna be helping the plumber out to do this job, because I'm not gonna make him do it all by himself. I'm not that type of person. So we queued up, you get to select ready, and then we can pick a map. I like that one. So we'll pick a map and we'll go in. Now this is unranked, so this is, you know, not, I mean, you still get tryhards, don't get me wrong, but it's not too crazy. This one, is this one where we get the points? Okay. This one is essentially like League of Legends. So, meaning, we don't really capture, I mean, we capture the 3 points in the middle. Oh wait, no, this isn't like League of, okay, no. Okay, it's kind of like League of Legends. Okay, so we capture the points, right? So you don't, you know, like League, you are on one side, and then you got to capture the stuff. Hold on, because I want to swap to staff. We're going to use my staff. So with League of Legends, you know, you start your side of the base, and then you go up, destroy enemy towers, go and destroy their main monster thing, base, whatever, right? I played a lot of Smite too, and it was a monster in Smite. So you go and defeat that, right? Again, I like to use Action Cam for PvP just because I feel like I do a little bit better. I still suck, so don't think that we're gonna be doing amazing here. But in this mode, we got to capture the 3 points here in the middle, right? So you got that, and that, and you can also go and kill the enemy guild lord, as it said. So
your base
be
is
showing
under
out
attack.
how this kind of works. We're about to be reset, yeah. So if this is the map, because I
Refreshing.
think this is the map. You go in the middle and get supplies.
Hold on to your points.
And then you use those and come over here and put stuff in to do... Never mind. So typically on the ones I'm speaking of, those you would put in stuff to get them to be... Do like that.
You lost the graveyard.
You can put people in to
There's one to remember me by. Blades away.
hold on. This is why I like this. What the hell?
You've captured the quarry.
Virtuosos. That's what that is, right? Yeah, virtuosos. And what is he? A catalyst? Tempest. I mean, I suck at PvP as is, so don't expect me to do amazing. I just do it for my dailies and then to mess around here and there. Occasionally I can get some good kills.
Lost the waterfall.
But that one dude wasn't doing much. And now we got the Guardian sitting here at base, so... Okay, there they go. Come on now, Guardian. So we're blue team, so we need to try and get some of these points. Middle is usually very hotly contested a lot of the times. So we want to try and get at range as best as possible. All right, over here.
Strong. That shaking.
Get over here. Are you serious? Hold on, let's do that.
Attack my target. You are all weak. You've lost the quarry. Chill to the bone. Refreshing.
Come on.
You lost the graveyard.
Yeah. I'm showcasing PvP and I'm gonna get my ass whipped this whole time, so that's fun. Gale Shot, Virtuoso, Santa Rampage, that's funny as hell. Yeah. And they're doing like frost and stuff, so even more fun. Staff works great for the marks. I typically like to run my swords, but I don't know. I did all right with staff the last couple times, so we're not going to go down there. We're going to go and try and capture this if at all possible. See if we can avoid. Here comes Santa. Hold on.
Lightning. Refreshing. Chill to the bone.
Damn. See what I mean? Like stupid shit like that.
You lost the water.
Oh shit, that was my fault.
You are all weak. Refreshing. Rebound. Your soul is mine. Your base is under attack.
Damn.
Your base is under attack.
And then that sucker.
Your base is under attack.
And finished. So yeah, Mr. Engineer Man's not doing the greatest either. He's just sitting there with the flamethrower. He's gonna get his butt whooped here by that guy, the Daredevil. He's gonna whoop his ass. But that's okay. Like I said, I am not good at PvP. I just do this for my dailies. I do like World versus World though. World versus World is fun. PvP is it can be fun, but it like right now I try to go where the team goes because I like the team fight. I'm not very good at one-on-ones, so let me see if I can heal him.
That fits good. Chill to the bone. Eat my dust.
Try to revive you. Damn it.
You are all weak. Breathe out.
Yeah, that wasn't working. So when the rest of the team doesn't really team up and fight what they need to fight, everybody kind of goes off and fights their own thing and then keeps picking other people. You know, it's just like that's why, like I say, it's like League of Legends where you really got to work on the team fight stuff. If your team doesn't fight with you or you don't fight with your team, which right there, I was trying to support, but nobody was doing any significant damage and their support was way better than ours. So, you know, let's see. No Santa. No Santa. No Santa. Damn it. See, like Santa's got some good shit going on here. Damn, and I'm just getting bumped around.
You've lost the quarry.
Holy shit.
Your soul is mine. You are all weak. Chill to the bone.
Ah. Okay, let's try and back up. Die, Santa! I got someone!
Your soul is mine.
Come on. Come on. Woo!
I achieved things.
Yeah, we lost. Like hard. 501 to 80, like damn, that sucks. Yuck. Anyway, that's PvP for you. So it's a mixed bag. You can go in and have really good teammates. Even if you were the best of the best, you're not going to get far without your teammates. I don't care what anyone says. They can sit there and 1v5 the entire thing. I barely see that happening, but I have seen it happen. But regular PvP like that, like, yeah, you're not doing like a whole lot.
Treasure.
Oh God, I gotta do inventory management. What the hell? Okay, let me get through some of these, if at all possible. So PvP, yeah. I'm wondering how they'll do PvP in the new one, in Guild Wars 3. A lot of people are really wanting to make sure that PvP stays alive, and they're going to be doing a whole lot of it in that game.
Never have too much treasure.
I don't care personally. The only thing I could say that I would want in the game would be to have World versus World. I really like World versus World. I think it's fun. Am I good at it? Hell no. But, you know, I feel like I can kind of hold my own sometimes. All right, do that. Do all that. I'm not gonna be able to do all of that. Yeah. Deposits. Use all. Shit. Why won't you? What the hell? I feel like I just messed myself up. Hold on. What is happening? Oh, I know why. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of that. There we go. So let's salvage all rares using the Black Lion one. I don't think I need that. Oh. Let's get rid of... I have like 19 of those. I don't need another one. Salvage all masterworks and lower. There we go.
You can never have too much treasure.
I could sell most of those and be fine, but I gotta salvage stuff, so. And salvage all the rares. Okay, inventory management done for now. And then we'll sell that because we don't need those. No, I'm gonna keep those. If you ever try to do legendaries, just know selling a bunch of stuff is not going to help you with that. You're going to want to make sure that you keep some stuff to be sold later. I'm going to put those over there. All right. I got all that I need there. I'll put my swords back on. Which one is this? Offhand. Main hand. You go back there. And then Zytaffy, I have that. I got me a Jawbreaker the other day, so I got one Jawbreaker. I want to try and get some more before the event goes out. I got 14 more days, so I'll probably be running that on my afternoons when I'm not doing anything else. Trying to get some of that stuff, because I'd like to get something from there that looks cool. Alright, so... Rallying call. Let's just go ahead and we got 30 minutes left of stream before I gotta go and get ready for the plumber man to be here. So let's just go ahead and continue on and go to the grove and talk to the lady. Talk to the pale tree. Let me see where he's at so far. Yeah, he's still got like an hour and a half till he gets here, something like that. So the other speculation too that people seem to be some upset about, some not. You know, I could care less. I think they're cool, but you're gonna have Guild Wars 2 to play them. Are the Norn, the Sylvari, and the Char don't seem to be playable in Guild Wars 3 at least. Now that could come down to a DLC later where they do add Norn and whatever. I doubt they'll add Char because at that point they're gonna be teaming up to come and fight the humans. So, because the Char were the big bad guys in the first game, as far as I understand. So we'll see, I guess. We'll speculate and see. So we'll do the story mission here, and then we'll go and look at the trailer, and then we'll end the stream on talking about Guild Wars 3, speculations, and all that stuff. So we'll wait here so you can talk to the Pale Tree in private. Oh, and Marjorie sends her regards, by the way. So you saw her. Yeah, she's okay. I missed the funeral, but I got to spend a little time with her. She'll be back with us soon. I'm glad to hear that. Talk to Bram. Hey, I heard from Timmy. She's gone back to Radasum. Apparently she has schooling to catch up on, the little vagabond. I'm glad she'll be safer there. Thanks for coming. Are you kidding? I wouldn't miss this for the world. We don't have talking trees where I come from. I'll let you know what she says. Now, for those that have played the original story, you remember the Pale Tree we talked to with Traherne to learn about Traherne's calling and stuff for him to be very important. Hi, how are you feeling? Any residual gunk left over after Omad's device got its sparks in you? Nothing physical, just worried about the mortar moth situation. Me too. Here's hoping this being can help us. If she's as powerful and wise as you say, then your discussion with her will be interesting. Very true. So, Warden Lock-in.
Hello, Casimir. I've been hearing a lot about you. You're the one who unveiled the Nightmare Tower, aren't you?
That was a team effort. I wouldn't have made it out alive without my friends. Especially this one here.
Hello. I heard you fought Zaitan beside Kate.
Bow.
It's an honor to meet you. Our beloved mother is ready to see you. If you would follow me.
I'm faster than you.
What a delight to see you.
Please, allow me to present your guest, Destroyer of Zaitan and Commander of the Pact.
I am eager to hear what it is you wish to discuss.
I do wonder, so they're going to be going back into Guild Wars 2 as well to do some graphical updates and whatnot, and mainly in Corteria and stuff. I'm wondering if they'll fix that. So if you notice, anytime I do an emote, so let's bow again, my cloak disappears from the back. So I always think that's kind of funny, but yeah. I wonder if they'll fix that. I know you. You were here with Chahern and you accompanied him on his vision of the Pact's future. Asriel Blood Knight, it's good to see you looking so well. And you, lovely as always. Kate has spoken your name to me in her tales of Zaitan's demise. You run with Destiny's Edge. I did for a while. Now I lead a new group. Yes, but it's... So it is said. I suspect you will do even greater deeds with them. But tell me, what brings you here seeking my counsel? 2 things. First, I had a vision. You figured prominently in it. I'm intrigued. Tell me more. What was it about? Where did you have this vision? And an Azuran device Scarlet used to see the eternal alchemy. I saw it too. What dangers have you been toying with? Such things were not meant to be seen. They will crack your mind. I didn't understand much of the vision, but you were at the center. If this was a device that Kiara used, then it must have maintained some of her touch upon it. But I do not know what it could mean. Only you can know that. Maybe in time. What about Mordramoth? You know it's been active.
It is true. The elder dragon Mordramoth has reached full awareness.
No.
I've known since the moment we heard the roar. Loken, would you kindly find Niam and ask her to come to speak with me?
Of course. I'll return with her as quickly as I can.
Loken, that's how you say it.
I had to send him away. What we have to discuss is too serious. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Tell me, what do you know about Mordramoth?
Alright. Please, Asriel, tell me what all you know about Mordramoth's activities. I've been waiting to see how it would make it smooth while reinforcing our security here in the Grove. It's been killing people. It attacked Fort Selma and Concordia. And its minions, they've spread far. We encountered them as far to the east and west as close as Brisbane Wildlands. So soon and so close? That does not bode well. Please continue. Selma and Concordia were destroyed by its giant thorn vines. This is troubling news. There's more. The minions are attracted to waypoints. They destroy them. I understand. The situation is dire. If the Elder Dragon's reach is that great, the entirety of Tyria is at risk. What do you recommend we do? We need to inform the world's leaders and get them to join ranks. I see. A summit then. I could host such a gathering if you can convince them to come. Who do you plan to invite? Well, Queen Jenna, of course, and a leader from each of the other races. I'll leave it in your hands. Then, while I prepare here. You did the right thing, bringing this to me. I am happy to help you. My friends and I will do whatever we must to get them all here. So now we gotta regroup.
That seemed to go well. She agreed to play hostess. What do we do now?
So now, what's the plan? We get the world leaders here. With her name on the summit, they might just come, but who and how? We split up. Get whomever you can, the highest ranking in your home city. So we're going to get someone from Divinity's Reach, the Queen? And Rox is going to the Black Citadel? And Braum will go to Holbrick. I'll help you all. We can do it together. That's a comfort. Thanks. All right, we can do this. Yes, we can.
I won't get an audience with the Queen, but I can speak with Countess Anise.
Nervous? I know you've had, issues with your people.
No, I'm fine. I just haven't had to speak with Countess Anise or the Queen for a while. Not since my father.
I suppose I'll have to toughen up and talk to Tribune Brimstone. I won't get anywhere near Smoter.
Yeah, and I'll have to return to Holbrook. Last time I saw White Bear, my mother was there.
We can do this. It's important. And afterward, we'll meet up again.
Not every battle is fun, I suppose. Before I head to Holbrook, I should find Taimi. She's in Rada Sum. Maybe she can talk to Zojja about getting an Asuran leader at the summit.
But in their mind, she's just a student. No one there pays much attention to her.
I know, but she's got Zojja's ear. It's worth a shot. If she fails, we'll send in the boss to convince Zojja. They're friends.
Well, we have everything covered. Send word to each other when things are squared away, yes?
Deal. Guess all we have to hope for is that everyone agrees to show up.
Once we get them in one place, we can worry about convincing them to join forces.
The world coming together in support of a single cause? Yeah, that'll happen.
Yummy.
Oh, rocks. Please.
So, alright, you received a note from Taimi titled Mordremoth's Reach. Read the note. Hello, the Azuran news updates are saying that vines matching the recent attack at Fort Concordia and Fort Selma have appeared in the Iron Marches. If this proves true, Mordremoth's reach may be even greater than any have anticipated. I surmise that it's our best interest for you to investigate these reports. Taimi. I'd better let the others know about this. Was that letter from Marjorie? No, sorry, from Taimi. They've spotted Mordrim in the Iron Marches area. Iron Marches? Sorry to butt in, but did she mention the Black Citadel? Have they been hit? She didn't say more than that, but I'm going to investigate. That's a good idea. The more information we have, the better. I'll head to Divinity's Reach and request an audience with Countess Anise. Good luck. Meet me there, or meet me at the Leyline Hub after you speak with the Countess. I'll come as soon as I know something. Great. Thanks, Casimir. So our next route is to go to the Iron Marches. I like doing the story with you guys, though. This has been fun. Just kind of sharing this and showing the world of Tyria. Even with a non-professional player as myself. Alright, so. Let's see. We got a couple more minutes left that I'm going to do. Because, like I said, I got to go and get ready for him to be here. To get prepared for all that. So. Let's hold off there. I'm going to let the game run though. But what we're going to do, I'm going to pause the audio on that, and we're going to, well, actually no, so I'm going to need it for that, but I'll change what it is. What I want to bring up is the thing here. Let's go to the Guild Wars website. Guild Wars 3. So that's actually on Reddit, but it's okay. We'll use Reddit for this. Let's do.
I've seen much.
Window capture.
This is what I saw in the mystery. I haven't seen you around.
Game audio. Okay, so what we have here. Let me see some real quick. Okay, so I got it full screen so we can watch it together, but like just to kind of see what we see real quick, just to do a little analysis. Ugh, hold on. There's no way that thing is 1080p right now. There we go.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, We who protect this land. One reason stands above all others. Our wonder. You feel it too. I see it in your eyes. Wonder.
So you see him like running up, right?
That shapes this land of awe.
And then just to kind of say, so this is ore. And again, if we look in the game, I mean, I know I got the big screen here over it, but if I can kind of position it just right, this is essentially where the game will be taking place. Because that's part of Alonia. But again, ore itself, from my understanding, even goes about this much more, maybe. But given the fact that in Guild Wars 2, each of these areas are more of representations of the land, not accurate, distances in the land, because lore wise, and you read up on stuff and how big they actually are within the story of the game itself, they're huge, right? I mean, this is a huge world, right? If we looked at America and just talk about Rhode Island, I mean, Rhode Island in itself is a small state considering the rest of the states, right? Versus like Texas or California, where it takes a couple days to go through them, So, and Alaska too. Alaska's huge. So relative to that, that's how we got to get our mind, because all of us are used to this, where we can travel the entire bit of the ruins of ore here within like 15 minutes or so, right? So I'm wondering how they're going to do it on here. But I mean, you can see like some of this stuff. It looks really cool. It is Unreal Engine 5. So yeah, there is a bit of the high guard, Concord, whatever people want to call it. I don't see that though. I think it looks cool.
To whom we are bound. At the gods who hold dominion over all.
So real quick, I just want to, I want to say, so earlier or in a minute, we'll see this creature flying around, and I'm curious if this is going to be like a creature that we get to use as a mount. Is that going to be a flying mount that we get,
At the gods.
I think that'd be cool.
Dominion over all.
And then you got the old human gods that are still around at this point. So I'm wondering, this is just me wondering, are we going to fight any of them? Because in Guild Wars 2, in the Path of Fire expansion, I believe you do go fight Balthazar or so. I've not played it all the way through. I just know about bits and pieces, so I'm not 100% there. I'm still working on getting through all the expansions. Even though I've been playing this game for a while, a lot of the things I've been working on have just been like, some map exploration stuff, leveling my character, checking the areas out, trying to figure out which character I want to stick and play with and do most of the story and everything with, which has been a detriment in itself and also a challenge. But now that I finally settled on that, going through and doing all the map stuff, because I've got to do map completion here of Corteria, so like all of this essentially all the way to here. So I'm working on that at the moment. That's pretty much this part right here. I'm working on that. I'm halfway done. Ooh, that's cool. That's good to know. Anyway, yeah, I wonder how this is gonna go, because this looks cool. And if we got to fight any of them, that's going to be neat.
We cannot guarantee your comfort or even your safety.
So, hold on. Sorry. I know lots of pausing and stuff, but I'm just speculating like classes and what we can see. So obviously here they're fighting like a two-headed Etten golem thing, or whatever you want to call this. And we have this guy here doing a beam or a ball of light, I'm assuming. So this makes me wonder if it's not Guardian, because apparently Guardians are a fairly new thing, right? That they derive from the monk class or something. So I'm wondering if, this is like an armored monk or something. And then this would be like a regular warrior. Or is this a paragon? Like, what is this? What is this ball of light? So I'm very curious as to what that's actually going to be. So that's going to be neat. Obviously here, this dude's like a warrior or whatever. He's coming in, going to schwack him with that sword. And that looks cool too. And given how they talked about movement in this, that combat and everything is going to be, I guess, fast paced in a sense. I'm wondering how that's going to be on my hands, because I'm used to more low intensity type builds. Although I can do some fast stuff when my fingers don't develop Parkinson's and want to be silly. So nothing against anyone with Parkinson's, just making a statement. So I'm wondering how that's going to go. If it's going to be a traditional actual action RPG that's controller or works with a controller. So supposedly you're going to be able to do it with a controller and with mouse and keyboard, given that it's going to be on the PS5. So interesting. I've always wanted Guild Wars 2 to be more controller compatible, because I'd love to go play it on my Steam Deck without having to do a whole bunch of mods to it. It's the only reason I haven't even put it on there yet, just to run around and do story stuff, or to do nothing crazy, just to go on and do map exploration and whatever. So if I'm chilling in the bed, I can go and do that and knock out a map world, right? Nothing crazy. If I'm going to do raids or anything else, I'll come to my computer and do that. But yeah, the only reason I haven't done it is because I know that it's not controller friendly exactly, and you have to do all different kinds of mods. At least with the Steam Deck and the trackpads and stuff, it's doable, I think. So something to look at. But yeah, I'm really curious as to how they're going to go about that. But anyway, sorry to pause again. But this is beautiful, and I freaking love it. I think it is a really cool looking creature. And then, like we say here, so we have a human here, another, that's what I said, she looks, she or he, whatever, looks human to me, and looks like they're part of Cantha. So just pointing out, they look Asian, and Asians are Canthans in this game, so that looks cool. And then you have the Codon, and then you have this furry Azura monkey looking dude. So I'm very curious as to, like, what is this? Is this a precursor to the Azurans? Like, are there actually hairy Azurans, whatever? Or what? You know what I mean? It's just interesting to me.
Horizons unexplored.
And then, like some people said, you see people gliding over here. So we're going to have gliders. They said it in the thing too, because everything's going to be momentum and movement. So we definitely got people doing gliders. And then over here, you've got this, I hope my mouse is showing up. I don't even know. But we got this flying axolotl salamander thing that I was pointing out on the tapestry, that I think that's going to be like a flying mount. It's got to be.
And purpose. For a
the movement of it looked cool though. But we definitely get these things, which is going to be neat.
Can promise. Magic.
Just Guild Wars 3. Woo. I'm still getting a little bit of goosebumps. But yeah, so you can get it on ArenaNet's website, which is probably what I'm going to do. You can get it on Steam, and then you can get it on PS5. I did wishlist it on Steam, but I bought all my stuff through the ArenaNet website because I just want the money to go straight to them. But yeah, just awesome. And then the beta begins fall 2027. And God willing, if I am alive and still okay by then, and I'm really worried because of that tick bite, if I get like I'm praying hard I don't get alpha gal or whatever, and if I do, F you Bill Gates, like wholeheartedly with a stick up your butt and everything. I just really hope I don't have that, but God willing, I will be here for that and get to play it, and that will be awesome. And if I don't, then I hope anyone that watches this, you know, you guys play it for me and raise a cup for me or something. Kill some monsters for me and do some adventures. So here we have the traditional Guild Wars 2, like watercolor paint. That's really pretty. I didn't even see that before. But it looks awesome. Like, I am excited to be able to go to Ore and it not be underwater in a desolated, you know, dragon thing. Because so with Ore itself, Ore became Zhaitan, or Zhaitan destroyed Ore. So yeah, there's a lot of hype behind it, and you can already see here with the way it is. And I'm excited. I will totally make a Coden. I'm not a furry by any means. I do like playing some beast races if they're cool. I did not like the Char or playing as a Char in here, and that was more my qualm with them, not so much the game or anything. It's just I didn't like the way the armors and stuff look on them. Some of them look really cool, and I can appreciate some Char and how they look, and it's freaking awesome for them. But for me, it's just, I don't know. It's just something about them that I just don't like the way they look, essentially. But they also do look cool. I'm not going to say they look like crap. They do look cool. I just didn't like playing as a Char. And I think it has everything to do with cosmetics. I'm not even going to lie. I like the way it looks on the humans. I like the way it looks on Azura's, you know? And I love the way that it looks on Norns. Like, if we just look at my characters real quick. So I only have one human, and that's my necromancer. And then I get, okay, so they did the Twitch drops the other day again, and I got the Guild Wars 3 shirt finally. So I think they end tomorrow. So if you're watching this at all, you know, make sure you go and watch some Twitch streamers, because they're doing drops and stuff, and you can get some cool gear. But you know, past June 10th of 2026, it's off. But yeah, I have my Norn here, one of my Norns, my Azura here. I got him spruced up and got him the Arine's fuzzy hat. That was another one of the drops. It was pretty cool. And, you know, this is my Norn warrior, and this is the mask from the Dragon Bash thing of last year. I think last year, if not, it was the year before. But at some point they had this available, and my goodness, does it look great. I love it. I think it looks cool. Then you have my other Norn here. This is my ranger. I play him mainly as an untamed and swap between Gale Shot. Right now he's a Gale Shot, but yeah, this was my first love. This was my firstborn. This is my first character I made in this game, and I still go back to him every now and again to mess around, just because I like ranger classes. The only thing is with this, it's just a little complicated on my hands. I'm wondering if in the future, if I can get me one of those MMO mice that have all the buttons on the side, I might eventually go back to him, because then I can just do everything on my mouse without getting screwed up over here and messing my keys up. Because like for him, most of my abilities are Shift E to swap between Untamed and the other Untamed, Unleash creature and Unleash me. And then for Gale Shot to get into my bow, it's also Shift E. So sometimes my hand spazzes out when I'm trying to do that and then combo it with another move and whatever. So that's more a me thing, not so much the character. And then you guys know my Dragon Hunter that I made, who's also a luminary, and fine character, is great. It's just like I said, as far as the action RPG aspect of this game goes, I do wish the keybinds were a little bit better in how they are, but you know, that's again a skill issue, I think, in my opinion, because if you have to sit here and do piano keyboard just to do any moves properly and to get them to spark right, you got to do it like you got to do it like 5 times. You got to press the button 5 times just to get it to spark right sometimes. So, you know, but I do love my Dragon Hunter. I think that's by far, if I wasn't maining my Necro, it will be him. I love my Guardian. I think he's awesome. Dragon Hunter is simple and not too hard on my hands. It's just a little slow compared to some of the other classes. But again, it's because I don't have a whole lot of inventory space. Because they had the thing, I had a little bit of gems that I could use, and I got me way more inventory space for him because of the sales that were going on. And now I got to do that for him at some point down the future whenever I can again. Yeah, we'll see. And then we have my Deadeye, my Rogue, and he's a Sylvari, and he's the only Sylvari I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Norns. If you can't tell, Norn is my favorite race in this game. And if I could, I would remake him into a Norn probably, but I'm not going to do that because I'd have to redo the story and everything else, and I don't have a booster anymore, and I'm not going to just use... I really don't feel like going and re-leveling him up and all that. So he stays as a human, and it's fine because I love his aesthetic, and he's one of my favorite characters that I've made. So, but yeah, I just think it's funny. I do really hope that we can get some cool races to play in Guild Wars 3. If we get the humans, obviously I'm going to make a human. If we get an Azura, I will make an Azura. And if we are getting Coden, which it looks like we are, I'm so making a Coden. That'll replace my Norns pretty much for now, which will be fine. But anyway, all right, I got to go get ready for this plumber guy. I hope you guys have enjoyed stream for what we did today a bit. Tomorrow, so if this is in the future, it's probably already going to happen or be out, but tomorrow we're going to be playing Sons of the Forest some more. My plan is tonight to go back into our world and finish doing some build stuff that I was working on after stream. That I redid the house. I think I finished it. I wanted to put a couple more storage stuff and get that set up and kind of get us set for success base wise. Not that we have to worry about the creatures coming in and destroying it, since I have that turned off, but essentially I want to make sure that we've got a good little setup so we can go out and adventure and do more stuff. My plan tomorrow is to do more of the story in it, more of the bunker stuff, and just hopping around and seeing what we can find in the caves. So that is the goal. I do believe we got the shovel, right? So if we have the shovel, I'm pretty sure that's what we did last time. I'm getting it confused with what I've done in my game, because I did get the shovel in my game too, like my solo game. So if we got the shovel, we'll be going to get the shotgun, and then we'll be going to the other bunkers that are around. So we'll be doing that as well. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good rest of your day, and toodaloo.